Okay, children, good morning. Good afternoon. How are you all? How are you all? I hope you are all fine. Hello, children. Today we are going to get through curriculum vitae. You all have learned it in your classroom, and it is a 5 marks question. See here, some information is given over here. I'm going to some information is given over here. Curriculum vitae. Today's topic is curriculum vitae. It is a 5 marks question. Some guidelines are given over here. I'm going to read it aloud to you or explain it to you, whatever it is possible for me. And after finishing this Zoom class, I am going to give you the exercises. You are supposed to answer it in WhatsApp in the group as well as to my personal number. Okay? Listen to me attentively. Estimates show that India has more than 50% of its population below the age of 25 and more than 65% below the age of 35. It is expected that in 2020, today, this year is in 2021, so we may read it as in 2022, the average age of an Indian will be 29 years. This is an impressive figure, isn't it? To build a powerful nation with this younger generation, the state and central governments are focusing on creating better employment opportunities for the youth. So youth should grab the opportunity to get a good employment, thereby improving the standards of both the lives and that of the country. You all have understood it. And see here, you are supposed to apply for so many jobs and you are supposed to apply for the further studies and you are going after the completion of your BTech or after the completion of your any graduation, you are going to apply for jobs. And there are so many job opportunities and at the same time, so much competition is there. So you have to get through the competition. You have to face the competition and at the same time you have to apply for the jobs as it is a must for all of us. We that comes from the downtrodden communities or downtrodden sects of the society, we are supposed to apply for jobs in order to settle ourselves in some career, in order to make a living or in order to earn the bread. So that is the thing here. So you're supposed to get through the curriculum vitae or resume or biodata. And there is a twofold purpose of this topic. First, you have to learn it in a proper manner so that you have to apply for the jobs or apply for the further studies. And the second one is to present in your examination. For examination purpose, it is very simple as I have given you in your classrooms, the proforma or the format of the curriculum vitae and the columns, nearly 12 or 13 columns I have given you. And so many of you have got practice in the classroom itself and you are thorough with this topic. And in order to learn it to apply for jobs, it is also highly necessary for you. So in order to apply for the jobs, you have to get through this like this. We can come across such advertisements regularly in various newspapers. But when you go straight away to the employer to face an interview, you may lose the opportunity to get the job. Hence, it is necessary to give the details of your education, work experience, etc. in a good format to the employer beforehand to be called for an interview. Such formats are called curriculum vitae or resume. Why do we need CV or resume? What is the need for us to prepare or learn CV, curriculum vitae or resume? What is the need? Why do we need it? Actually, we need it to apply for jobs or to apply for further studies. And here some amplified notes is given here. You please get through it. I'm going to explain it to you. Generally, a prospective company spends more money on advertising. Why does it spend much? As the saying goes, first impression is the best impression. Advertising is a marketing technique to grab the attention of the public to promote their products or ideas in order to get profit. Likewise, a good job seeker uses his skills and techniques to attract the attention of a prospective employer by advertising himself in the form of a good CV or resume. It's a powerful tool to make a good impression on the employer, which can boost the chances of getting a job. So it is worth spending time and effort in preparing a CV or resume while presenting yourself in this competitive world. Thereby, the chances of getting an interview will be increased. What is the need? Why do we need to prepare a CV or a biodata form or a resume? The explanation is given here. The first impression is the best impression. While you are applying a job, when you are applying for a job, you are supposed to send your resume or curriculum vitae, and the details that are given in that resume will impress the employer so that you can get good job opportunities, or you can get through many vast job opportunities that are advertised in a paper or something else like that in any advertisement. మధ్య మధ్యలో నేను ఎందుకు మొబైల్ ఫోన్ చూసుకుంటాను అంటే, మీకు ఒక పక్క క్లాస్ చెప్తూ నేను దీని వల్ల రికార్డ్ చేసి ఈ జూమ్ క్లాస్ కి అటెండ్ అవ్వలేని వాళ్ళకి నేను పంపించాలి కదా. అందువల్ల నేను అఖిల్, హౌ ఆర్ యు అఖిల్, పవన్, డాక్యా, see here. Now let us know the difference between a CV and a resume. Actually, for your examination purpose, you are supposed to learn only curriculum vitae only. See here, for the examination purpose, you are supposed to learn CV only, but in order to know the difference between curriculum vitae and resume, you have to get through both the forms or both the formats. See here, Pavan. CV and curriculum vitae and resumes both have similar purposes that provide key information about your skills, experiences, education, and personal qualities that show you as the ideal candidate. Curriculum vitae, often called a CV, tends to be used more for scientific teaching and research positions than a resume. Thus, CVs tend to provide great detail about academic and research experiences, where resumes tend towards brevity and restricted to 1 or 2 pages. CVs demand completeness. Unlike resumes, there is no set format for CVs. CVs do not have the one-page rule of resumes. You need to walk the line between providing a good quality of depth to showcase your qualifications and attract potential employer interest. See, it is understandable. The passage itself is very understandable. CV is more reliable than resume. Unlike resume, in CV there is no fundamental format or there is no formal format, but you have to write down all your details, your name, your father's name, your father's name, your date of birth and age, your gender, and the address for communication, and likewise, see here the educational qualifications. You have to draw a box like this for your to present your educational qualifications as I've already given you in your classroom. Educational qualifications, and in the educational qualifications you have to write like this: serial number, qualifications, board in which studied, college or school in which studied, university in which studied, percentage of marks, year of passing, and division. Like that you have to write, you have to put some columns. And in the sequential order, you have to present your qualifications like this: SSC, intermediate, graduation. What is graduation? BSc or BCom or BA or BTech or some AJBSc, like that. And after that, your PG, post graduation. And after you complete the table of your educational qualifications, there is another column, that is additional qualifications, if any. Additional qualifications. You have to present what are the additional qualifications you have already acquired. Okay, after that, in additional qualifications, you may write like this: Java, C++, like that. Some computer qualifications are PGDCA, like that. And the language is known by you: Telugu, Hindi, and English. And the experience you have, if any. And some companies or some educational institutions, for a teacher job or a lecturer job, they need some experience, and they ask you like this: 2 years of experience is required. They ask you like that, so you have to write the experience you have already in that field: 2 years of experience or 3 years of experience in relevant field. And after that, salary expected. They may ask you for salary expected. You have to present how much salary you are expecting from if you join in that job. And last but not least is references. You are supposed to give references. The well-known persons of your locality should be given out there. Two references. Some series or some resumes need credentials also. You have to give the credentials from your professors or lecturers that you have already studied your to acquire your qualification. And after that, you have to give a declaration that all the information that is given in the format or in the form you have already applied in your CV is correct and best true to the best of your knowledge. Such type of declaration should be given over there. And at the end of that, you have to write your name, station and date, and full signature. I have already given it to you I have already explained it to you in your classroom. Okay. See here, there are different formats. You please see. In order to apply for the job, you have to get through these things. See, it is also very necessary. I am going to explain it to you. Okay, children. See, sequence generally followed in a resume. ఇటువంటి సీక్వెన్స్ మీకు ఉంటుంది. రెజ్యూమేలో ఎలా ఉంటుంది, కరికులం వైటేలో ఎలా ఉంటుంది అనేది మీకు ఇక్కడ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. See, the heading. See, children, first you get through the PDF I have given you now. See here, see the resume. The heading, name, address, age, date of birth, telephone or mobile number, email ID. మీకు నేను క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో ఇచ్చాను, గుర్తుందా? హైరా, మీకు నేను అంజీ, మీకు నేను క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో ఇచ్చాను. రెజ్యూమేకి సంబంధించి, లేకపోతే కరికులం వైటేకి సంబంధించి, లేకపోతే బయోడేటాకి సంబంధించిన ఫార్మేట్లు నేను మీకు క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో ఇచ్చాను. ఎంతమందికి గుర్తుంది? See here, మనము కరికులం వైటే తయారు చేసేటప్పుడు ఎగ్జామినేషన్ పర్పస్ లో అయితే మనము ఫస్ట్ నేమ్ రాస్తాము, తర్వాత ఫాదర్స్ నేమ్ రాస్తాము, తర్వాత ఏజ్ అండ్ డేట్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ రాస్తాము, తర్వాత జెండర్ రాస్తాము, మేల్ ఆర్ ఫిమేల్ అనేది అక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేస్తాము, తర్వాత అడ్రస్ ఫర్ కమ్యూనికేషన్, ప్రజెంట్ అడ్రస్ ఇస్తాము, తర్వాత అడ్రస్ ఫర్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ కూడా ఇస్తాము, ప్రజెంట్ అడ్రస్ ఇస్తాము, పర్మనెంట్ అడ్రస్ ఇస్తాము. మీకు అవి కాలమ్స్ నేను చెప్పున్నాను ఆల్రెడీ, మీలో చాలా మంది ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశారు కూడా. తర్వాత అవసరమైతే మనము టెలిఫోన్ నెంబర్ లేదా మొబైల్ నెంబర్ ఇస్తాము, ఈమెయిల్ ఐడి కూడా ఇస్తాము. ఎందుకంటే టెక్నాలజీ బాగా డెవలప్ అయింది కాబట్టి ఈ రోజుల్లో మనకు అవి చాలా అవసరం, అటువంటివన్నీ మనము ఇవ్వడం. తర్వాత ఆబ్జెక్టివ్స్, స్టేట్ అ క్లియర్ ప్రాక్టికల్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద జాబ్. ఇది రెజ్యూమేకి సంబంధించిన ఫార్మెట్. స్టేట్ అ క్లియర్ ప్రాక్టికల్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ద జాబ్. ఆ జాబ్ కి సంబంధించి ప్రాక్టికల్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ నీకు ఏదైనా ఉంది అంటే దాన్ని అక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేయాలి, లేకపోతే ద పోస్ట్ టు విచ్ యు ఆర్ అప్లయింగ్ అనేది కూడా అక్కడ మెన్షన్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. తర్వాత ఒక టేబుల్ ఇచ్చాను, ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ సంబంధించిన టేబుల్. ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ ఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ రిటర్న్ ఇన్ రివర్స్ chronological order. Begin with the most recent degree. The other exams you have passed will follow in a descending order. ఇంకా రెజ్యూమేలో అయితే ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ నువ్వు ఈ మధ్యనే తీసుకున్న డిగ్రీతో మొదలయ్యి, అంటే నువ్వు పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ చేస్తావు అనుకో, ఫస్ట్ పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ సంబంధించిన పర్టికులర్స్ రాస్తావు, తర్వాత నీ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ సంబంధించి రాస్తావు, తర్వాత నీ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ సంబంధించి రాస్తావు, తర్వాత నీ 10th క్లాస్ సంబంధించి రాస్తావు. అదే సివిలో అంటే కరికులం వైటేలో కానీ లేకపోతే లేకపోతే బయోడేటా ఫామ్ లో కానీ ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ అడిగినప్పుడు నేను మీకు చెప్పాను, ఫస్ట్ ఎస్ఎస్సి రాస్తారు, తర్వాత ఇంటర్మీడియట్ రాస్తారు, తర్వాత గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ రాస్తారు, తర్వాత పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ రాస్తారు. తర్వాత ఇంకా మనము రెజ్యూమేలో ఇలాగా ఆబ్జెక్టివ్స్ అన్ని ఇట్లా మన ఆర్డర్ అనేది ఇట్లా రాస్తున్నాము. కానీ అదే కరికులం వైటేలో ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ కి సంబంధించిన టేబుల్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత కిందన మనము టెక్నికల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ అని చెప్పి రాస్తూ ఉన్నాము. ఆ టెక్నికల్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్ అందరినీ కామన్ గా ఇలా రాసామని చెప్పాను కదా, PGDCA, జావా, C++, అవన్నీ కూడా కంప్యూటర్స్ కి సంబంధించిన క్వాలిఫికేషన్స్. ఇప్పుడు ఇంకా ఎవరు విండోస్ లో ఉండిపోవట్లేదు, అడ్వాన్స్డ్ టెక్నాలజీ నేర్చుకున్నారు. సో తర్వాత ఇక్కడ వర్క్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చూడండి, గివ్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఆఫ్ ప్రీవియస్ వర్క్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, the name of the company, job title, length of service, role and responsibilities you look in the previous role. If you are fresh graduated not having the work experience, you can state your skills and qualities you might have developed in school or college by participating in extracurricular activities. You read it thoroughly. And strengths. This is for resume. Strengths. Strengths talk about your attitude. Include the strengths which are required for the job you are applying. Example, good communication skills are essential for a manager in a business firm. Other details. See, provide information regarding other things such as number of languages known, hobbies towards the end of the resume. References. See, I have already told you whether you send a form of resume or biodata form or curriculum vitae, you have to give references. Yes, the 11th column or 12th column. Names and addresses of at least 2 references. At least 2 references should be given. Covering letter. What is the need of giving covering letter? You have to, it is official and it is very formal to write a covering letter. Otherwise, they won't take notice of your resume or curriculum vitae or biodata. Resume should be covered with a cover letter. It should reflect your confidence and it should contain the success you have achieved or problems you have solved related to the type of work for which you are applying. It should not be more than 1 page long and written in a standard business letter format. The covering letter also should be attached. And you have already learned in your previous classes about how to write a letter. ఒరే మీరు స్టాండర్డ్ గా కూర్చోండిరా కెమెరా ముందు, ఎందుకంటే ఇవన్నీ రికార్డ్ అవుతున్నాయి. ఇవన్నీ మన హైయర్ అఫీషియల్స్ చూస్తారు, మా హైయర్ అఫీషియల్స్ ఇవన్నీ చూస్తారు. మీరు సరిగా కూర్చొని చూడండి. See here, one sample resume is given over here. Sample resume. Now prepare a resume based on the above format. In this resume, Dandi Deepa is applying for the position of area sales manager in the reputed MCL company based on the newspaper advertisement given at the end of this section. See here, some children, you get through the PDF I have given to you. Look into page number 3 or 4. See what I am explaining. You may listen to me attentively. See here, sample resume is given over here. Look into PDF. Sample resume. Now prepare. See, I have already given you to which job this girl is applying for, and area sales manager post, and it is advertised in some newspaper. And the candidate who is applying is Dandi Deepa. See here, the address is given over here. Dandi Deepa, 45/24 Teachers Colony, Venkataramana Colony Road number 4, Kurnool 518003, mobile 8500012340. So and so. And what is the objective to apply for job? What are the objectives to apply for this job? Here the objective is nothing but the post you are going to apply. Here the post you are applying for a position as area sales manager in a reputed company. And education. 2009 to 2011 MBA Sales and Marketing, Sri Padmavati Mahila Viswavidyalayam, Tirupati, 81% aggregate. And see, the reverse chronological order is given over here. The reverse chronological order. Actually, what do you mean by the chronological order? You have to start from the beginning year, but here it is the recent qualification, the years in which you have acquired the qualification recently. From there it will start. 2009 to 2011, 2006 to 2009, BCom General, Silver Jubilee College, Autonomous, Kurnool, 76% aggregate. And 2004 to 2006, intermediate CAC, Board of Intermediate Education, AP, Government Junior College, Town, Kurnool, 82.5% aggregate. 2004 SSC Board of Secondary Education AP Government Girls High School Kurnool 80% aggregate. And work experience 2011 to 2016 worked as sales officer for 5 years in XYZ company Vijayawada. 2016 to present working as area sales manager for 3 years in Abhiram Industries Anantapuram. Strengths: good communication skills, problem solving and management skills, good motivator and coordinator. Additional information: languages known: English, Telugu and Hindi. Hobbies: reading books and listening to music. Father's name: Sri Dandi Gopalarao. References available on request. Declaration. See, this is how you have to give the declaration for curriculum vitae or resume or biodata. See here, I hereby declare that the details furnished above are true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief, and I undertake to inform you of my changes therein immediately. Place: Kurnool, date 23 April 2019. D. Deepa, signature. A covering letter. See the covering letter. Covering letter is given over here for the CVR resume by Dandi Deepa. See, it is in the format of a formal letter. Dandi Deepa's address, and she is applying for the manager. The address of the manager is also given here. See, in between, the opposite of in between the to and from addresses, the date is given here, 23rd April 2019. And see the letter, the body of the letter. Dear sir, application for area sales manager. And here she has given, in response to your advertisement in the Enadu newspaper of April 23, 2019 for the post of area sales manager, I am enclosing my resume for your consideration. I feel I have the required qualifications and skills for the position in your industry. I completed my academics with good percentages. Moreover, my work experience in you have asked for is very effective, and always I worked for the benefit of the companies, proved myself worthy in the positions I held. I'm excited to see your job listed in the newspaper. I've been looking for exactly this position, and I think that my work experience and related skills will be excellent match for your requirements. You can call me for an interview on any day convenient to you. With best regards, your faithfully, Deepa Dandi Deepa. Attachments: resume, letters of recommendation, application. See here how she is applying, how she has already applied for the job. See here, some activity is given over here. Prepare a resume on your own in the space provided based on the advertisement below. Wanted a young and dynamic candidate to work as a tourist guide at Hampi. Must be a graduate with good academic record. Bachelor's degree in tourism management, 5 years field experience is a must. Good communication skills in Hindi and some English and Hindi is compulsory. Send in your detailed CV within 10 days to Department of Tourism, Bangalore, Karnataka. See here, and a blank sheet is given over here. See, follow the example that is given previously in your PDF. See here, objective, education, work experience, strengths, additional qualifications, additional information, declaration, place, date, signature. See, this is how you have to prepare a resume. And for examination purpose, I have already given you in your classroom. ఏరా ఇక్కడ మీకు ఎక్సర్సైజ్లు ఇచ్చారు చూడండి. మీరు క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో వీటిలో 5 or 6 చేస్తారు. మిగిలిన కూడా మనం చేద్దాము, చూసుకోండి ఒకసారి. టోటల్ గా మనకి 10, 12 మనము ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడానికి 12 ఇచ్చారు. అది కాకుండా మీకు ఇచ్చిన ఇంకా తర్వాత నోట్స్ కూడా ఇచ్చాను. ఆ నోట్స్ లో కూడా మీరు ఒకసారి చూసుకోండి. ఇది టైం అవుట్ అయిపోతూ ఉంది, మరలా ఒకసారి చెప్తాను వినండి. మనము క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో how to prepare a curriculum vitae for examination purpose. Okay, let us stop the Zoom meeting. Now, children who are attending the Zoom meeting, you please come to your WhatsApp. I am going to send you some voice messages. You listen to them attentively and answer the questions that follows. That follow. Answer the questions that follow.